The Cincinnati Bengals have been making moves this offseason, fixing key weaknesses that held them back last year. First, they added tight end Noah Fant. Then, they brought in offensive lineman Dalton Risner to give Joe Burrow more protection. And now, all eyes are on another potential upgrade, a proven veteran who's about to hit the market and could be the next big signing for Cincinnati. But before we dive deeper into this breaking Bengals news, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. When you look at the Bengals roster, one area still raising questions is the safety position. Cincinnati has some young talent. Geno Stone, Jordan Battle, and Tyson Anderson have all shown flashes. P.J. Jules even earned a spot on the 53-man roster. But here's the truth. Each of them is still somewhat unproven. Stone has years in the league, but hasn't been a consistent starter. Battle is stepping into his first season with real playing time. Anderson, while promising, is still an unknown. And that's why the latest report from ESPN's Adam Schefter should grab every Bengals fan's attention. Veteran safety Jabrill Peppers is being released by the Patriots. Peppers isn't just another name. Last year, he was one of New England's top defenders, posting an impressive 82.3 Pro Football Focus grade. The season before that, even higher at 87.3. He brings toughness, versatility, and proven production. Exactly what this Bengals secondary could use heading into a crucial season. Jabrill Peppers is exactly the kind of veteran presence the Bengals could use in their secondary. His career started rocky as a first-round pick in Cleveland, but since then he's built a reputation as a versatile and reliable safety. In New York, he showed his playmaking ability, and with the Patriots, he became one of their most dependable defenders. What makes Peppers stand out is his versatility. He's lined up at free safety, strong safety, and moved around the field in different packages. According to Pro Football Focus, he ranked 12th among all safeties earlier this year, and over the past 3 seasons, his 90.1 grade is third best out of 96 qualifying players. That's elite company. His production backs it up. 26 starts, 178 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 3 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and a sack in just 3 years with New England. Simply put, he's proven, he's experienced, and he fits exactly what Cincinnati's defense needs. The Patriots' decision to move on from him is surprising. Whether it's cap reasons or a shift in their roster plans, it doesn't change the fact that Peppers would immediately upgrade the Bengals' back end. If he hits the market, Cincinnati should be one of the first teams making a call. If Jabrill Peppers becomes available, the Bengals should absolutely be in the mix. Just like Dalton Risner gave the offensive line some much-needed stability, Peppers would instantly solidify the safety room. His ability to step in and do what Jordan Battle, Geno Stone, or Tyson Anderson are being asked to do gives Cincinnati real flexibility. Think about it. If Stone gets banged up, Peppers can slot in next to Battle. If Anderson is needed primarily on special teams, Peppers can start without the defense missing a beat. Even P.J. Jules could be moved to the practice squad while the rotation stays strong. Adding a veteran like this isn't just about talent. It's about raising the floor of the entire unit. And here's the exciting part. Peppers isn't the only veteran eyeing Cincinnati. Just yesterday, we heard about Dalton Risner saying he couldn't get the Bengals out of his mind before signing. Now, another former Pro Bowl safety reportedly has his eyes on Cincinnati too, and he wants to help this defense reach the next level. Now, if it isn't Jabrill Peppers, there's another name Bengals fans should be watching closely. Justin Simmons. The former Pro Bowl safety has already made it clear he'd love to wear the stripes. Earlier this week, Simmons responded to Chad Johnson on social media, and his words caught the attention of Bengals Nation. Chad teased him about Skyline Chili, and Simmons fired back saying he's always wanted to try it, a playful hint that he'd be more than open to joining Cincinnati. This isn't just talk either. Simmons has a track record of elite play from his years in Denver and brings the kind of leadership and experience that could make a huge difference on the back end of the Bengals defense. Pairing him with Jesse Bates' old teammate history in Atlanta and his proven ability in coverage makes this connection even more intriguing. If Cincinnati is serious about strengthening their secondary, Simmons is another name that fits perfectly with what this team is building. Some fans might point to Justin Simmons' recent puff grades and wonder if he's trending downward. Over the past few years, his numbers have dipped from the mid-70s into the high 50s. But even with that, Simmons still showed flashes of strong play in Atlanta last season. And sometimes all a player needs is a change of scenery to get back on track. That said, if we're ranking priorities, I'd still put Jabrill Peppers ahead of Simmons for the Bengals. Peppers has more recent high-level production, and with guaranteed money already coming from New England, he may be willing to sign a short, affordable deal, exactly the kind of move Cincinnati has capitalized on in the past. But here's the bigger picture. The Bengals are in a Super Bowl window right now. This isn't about replacing their young safeties. It's about adding proven veterans who can steady the defense in big moments. Whether it's Peppers, Simmons, or both, Cincinnati has a golden opportunity to strengthen the back end and make a serious push this season. The truth is simple. The Bengals don't need Jabrill Peppers or Justin Simmons to carry this defense. They just need one of them to be a reliable piece within it. Peppers has shown throughout his career that he can fill that role, while Simmons, though no longer the same player who once carried Denver's defense, still has enough in the tank to contribute if called upon. Right now, Peppers feels like the more realistic target. His versatility, recent production, and potential contract situation make him a natural fit for Cincinnati's secondary. Simmons remains an option, but if the Bengals were serious about him, that move likely would have already happened. What this all means is that the Bengals have choices, and in a season where every detail matters for a team chasing a Super Bowl, those choices could make all the difference. If Peppers hits the market, Cincinnati should be ready to make the call. It's the kind of smart, timely move that could help this defense take the next step when it matters most.